Oh. Ugh. Jesus Christ, it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. Well, no, it's just Sword, actually. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the return of the Pokemon Sword, and also the Pokemon Sword. It's not Sword and Shield. I have to stop saying that. Hello, Ace. Look, here's our babies. They've gotten stronger because I've been doing a lot of raids. Off camera, I have been doing many a thing in order to better prepare for the streams going forward. Especially so that we could, you know, get closer to having the dex maxed. So that we can get the Shiny Charm and Shiny Hunt Badoo. Like, for example, I have 122,000 watts. That's a lot of watts. I say, what the fuck? Hey, boss. It's me. I'm boss. Alright, so for example, I'm going to now show you how full the dex is. We are at 394. We are going to get the very rest of the Pokemon in this stream. The only things I'm missing are the Charizard line, Type Null, Silvally, and a Zacian of my very own. The vast majority of these I caught legit. Like, I would raid, and then breed them. Other ones I couldn't get because they were Shield exclusive, so I had to PK Hex them in. And what I would do is I would PK Hex in the final form, and then breed it, and then get them all the way up, so we would be legit. Some of them were really rare raid exclusive, so I also PK Hexed those in, because I didn't feel like dealing with that. I got bored after a point waiting for the right weather for certain things. So now, let me show you all of the new babies. Like, here's Scatterpeen. Like Hatterene. Am I right? Me IRL. Como, oh yeah. Brawlin' Brenda. Like, we're bringing this one. It's got the G-Max factor, too. We're bringing this one to the Isle of Armor. Here's something for the Crown Tundra. I got that DLC to work. Also bringing that one to the Crown Tundra. Here's Google. Gagner. Sages. Lil Squish. The Infinite. The Forgotten. Ugly. Fate Go. Why this? Lechonk. Splurp. Palomar. I'm gonna turn the volume up a little bit, it's a little quiet. Usually I'm having my ear blown out by this, but this time it's very quiet now. Zacian. Lol, whoops. Pokemons. Here's Trev. Incoming. Diaper Fur. Pecan. Hitmonchan. Mormons. Mr. My. Oh, that's just that. Traspada. Dumbcumpster. Oh, we already saw that one. Some of them I caught doubles of and just didn't feel like changing their names. Clearly Hinton. Digital Rose. Horg Morg. Slimby. Lenny Face. I who shit myself. The Irate Gamer. Phil Quish. Dialga Simp. Tyson. Buttateens. Come on, dude. Fat Albert. Yarn. Sanic. Naruto. Shedinja. Yellow Vented. Lime. Dumb Rabbit. Cry. Cloudo Spores. Tallest Grape, Togepi, the Muskvoid, Blue Waffle, Muddy Marley, SK Rotom, Ryan, Smelly Dog, Soccer Football, Mr. Crime, Rated This, Grappling Gary, 50 Cent, Mime Jr., Thick, Dreepy, Tony Yayo, Dolphin Cave, Dreeple, Epic Dip, 4D, Mudbay, Jesse, Pumpkaboo, Pinchy Penny, Whorefish, Sharon, Tapeworm, Whorefish, Pretty Ugly, Praise, CBD Love Nectar, Praise 2, Vape Nash, Danganronpa, Heedy, Mushroom Shit, Slurpee, Resident Evil 8, Domestresque, Mega Buster, All You Can Eat, Pishy Floshy, Simp, Queefion, No Babies, Bongripulus, Shell Yeah, Fuck This, R. Kelly, Radio Edit, Nom, Honey, why not, Lil Man, Aura Aura XD, Hongi, Nibbles, Well Duck, Tumor Lass, Will I Am, Marketing.png, Honk, Lol, Lamau, whatever. I've made the best Zamazenta I possibly could, and it's still fucking garbage. I also forgot to give it a fucking rusted shield, so it's, well, it's probably better that way. Guy Fieri, Ozier U, Girl Boss, Nom, Achoo, haha, Adult Baby, Babbo, oh, Babbo's dead. Piers, Cash, Zarude, Zorora, Shiny Factory. I was using this one to breed. Yeah, I couldn't choose if I wanted a shiny one or a regular one, so I just got both. There's a bunch of other ones mixed in here. He's Frowny Face, Krispy Kreme, Vomit Cam, Sart Bimpson, Toilet Dragon, Large Salamander, Cockthrobber, Sad Tree, Monster Hunter, Wendigomon, Fluttershy. So yeah, stuff like that. So now, let's finish the rest of the plot even. I believe that all we have to do is go to Postwick Town. I think. So we have to go to the Slumbering Weald. We have to Slumbering wield a sword and shield. Look, my babies. I'm going to breed you. Well, rather, I'm going to give you a little brother and or sister. Fortunately, I'm very fast. I upgraded my bike all the way, so now it's... Ah! A Rookity! Let me know if the volume's a little low, because I can always raise it. Throngipulus is now cooler than he was before, because now he's level 65, whereas before, he wasn't. I've had a day. I made 2 doctor's appointments. My health insurance is about to lapse because I'm about to turn 26, so I made the last appointments I can make without having to pay too much for them, so... Ooh. So now I can get another 3 months of my meds. Oh, damn, has that been there the whole time? I get another 3 months of my meds, without having to worry about it, so that's, it's pretty cool. Ooh, a life orb. Why are there so strong Pokemon in here? Like, you ever worry that, like, maybe a Galarian Weezing will come and, like, attack Postwick in the midst of the night? Ah! Or a Corviknight, for that matter. I'd hate if a Corviknight jumped me. Hey, good job on your clams, man. Viewers, when's the last time you've eaten a clam? I had clam spaghetti once. I didn't really like it. I don't really like clams. They're fine, but they're not something I would choose to eat on the reg. If someone prepares them for me, I'll eat them, but what about you, huh? Usually if I get seafood, I get, like, shrimp. Oh, jeez. Shrimp. I don't know. I haven't even had fish in a while. I had a... Forgot. I had some kind of fish. Oh, I had anchovies for the first time, like a year ago. Well, actually, it was like 2 years now. And I had an anchovy on pizza, and it was awful. I hated it. It ruined the whole pizza. I did not care for it. I thought it was disgusting. And I ate, like... I don't even think I got through one slice. And fortunately, I just got the pizza, or the anchovies on one half. And so I just threw that half away, and I ate the pineapple on the other half. I feel like I'm just not gonna like anchovies very much. I mean, I'll try them, but like maybe it was just because they were moistened with pizza grease. I love pineapple on pizza. It's really good. I feel like a lot of people that say they don't like it haven't actually tried it, and they're just kind of hopping on the meme of like, oh, pineapple on pizza, that's so gross. I'm like, you ever had it? I feel like you'd like it. By the way, oh dude got bolt beak, so now we can see if that works. Well, alright. Pineapple on pizza can be bad, especially if, like, it's, like, really moist pineapple. The point isn't to make the pizza soggy. You need drier pineapple on it. Not, like, dry pineapple, but, like, it can't be soaking wet. And I've had soaking wet pineapple on pizza. And it was the worst pineapple pizza I've ever had. But for the most part, I have good pineapple on pizza. And that is good. In the wise words of comic, good things are good. I also really like chicken on my pizza. I got chicken and pineapple the other day. And that was really good. I've also had chicken and pepperoni, chicken and spinach. I always get 2 toppings because that's what the coupon's for at Domino's, but... Though generally if I get, like, fancier pizza from, like, a homemade, like, a home joint, I generally just... I think I generally just get pineapple, not, pepperoni. I don't like to go too fancy with those. Like, Domino's can benefit from a little extra pizzazz, but... Like, real good pizza, I don't know. I feel like you could just benefit from... just the basics. Alright, what's the last... The last Korean thing I think I had was, bulgogi. And I really liked that. That was so good. I had, like, bulgogi and, like, some, Some special kind of rib. Some Korean barbecue ribs at the food fest. I didn't really care much for the ribs. I didn't, it was like gochujang sauce, and I didn't care for that. It was like a little like, bleh. I don't like bleh, just the spice combo was not preferable. Bye, Inteleon. Well, that's okay, Cramorant. Galbi. I think, because I went to a food festival and got them, and it was just, like, called, like, Korean barbecue ribs. So, I mean, it might have been Galbi, but I do not know for sure. Yeah, ribs are so hit or miss in general. Like, I can smoke a good set of ribs, but the place that a place that was once kind of near me had really fatty, gross ribs, and I hated them. Ah, take that. Should have used Ice Beam. Should have used your heat vision. Take that, Hop. Ooh, sad again, huh? Never tried rice cake soup. I had a, what were they? It was a japchae? Japchae? It was like glass noodles, I think they were called. And it was, I didn't like the texture. The taste was fine, but I did not like the texture. It was way too, like, soft and slippery. Oh, hey! She grew up! Like, I'm a really big, like, texture is a big thing when I'm eating, and, like, that texture was very not my speed. Ooh. So what's Magnolia doing now? Did she just retire out of shame? Because it's like, oh wow, all of my research went into a terrorist attack. Guess I better retire. Oh, alright, Hub. Yeah, whatever. Alright, but Champion! Youngins. And is she Southern now? I suppose we could. I mean, we don't know where the wolves are now. Yeah, we're totally besties now! I mean, I've got Zamazenta on hand. I can put it in my party. There they are. I want to see it. Uh-oh. Oh, dude, look, it's them! It's Squidward and Dilbert. Imagine going outside with that haircut. Whoa! Alright. New Kings of Galar, huh? Ugh. I didn't think these guys were gonna be so, jackasses about everything. Okay. Alright, time to drop you like a sack of potatoes. Shouldn't he be Spearward, if that's the case? Because that's a spear, not a sword. What in God's name is the... Well, it's them. It's Sordmilla and Shelza. I made a bunch. Like, I think Casey and I were sitting at a call and I made like 7 thumbnails with them. So, look forward to even more, beautiful thumbnails, huh? Like, I got the next 4 thumbnails for Vietnamese Crystal ready to go. Nom 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 nom. I don't know, like, it's waving in the breeze, so it can't be, like, too, gelled. Like, his hair just does that. Which is unfortunate. Galysopod, huh? It's gonna use First Impression, but I should be able to really done give it the fucking with the Bolt Beak. Well, actually, no, I can hit it on the special defense side with Freeze Dry. What a plebe. The only way you could deal damage to me is with priority. Ah, it lived. Not even an Aegislash, huh? That's fine. I've got Bolt Beak, and I know I'm faster than you. So this is gonna hit hard! Damn straight! That's like a rising voltage up in this piece. Oh, he said faffing. He's real faffing serious, am I right, Redditors? Yeah, whatever. My first impression is that you're a dork! Take that. Dude, look, it's a JoJo. Haha. Haha. Omae wa mo shinderu, right? My sword now, bitches. Oh, Hop, are you joking me, bro? Yo, Sordy, I think your brother's having, like, a seizure. Like, you alright? I didn't do it. That was, that was Frungo. Or Bede, or whatever his name is. Hop, it's okay. Your wolf doesn't even need the shield. That makes it worse. But I don't... Oh, hey. Neat. Kicked me right out. I'm actually kind of glad I didn't feel like, walking all the way back. I just would have flown out, but you know how it is. Wedgehurst. What if it was Bedgeblurst? I was hoping this was the healing area, but I forgot. I abducted her! I sure am. Is that a unique model, or is that like a trainer sprite? Gotcha. Aha! Well, yeah, I'm not calling them kings. They're kind of assholes. Perfect. Wow, they must be in the Isle of Armor! Or maybe... the Crown... I haven't been at the Crown Tundra yet. I have the pass, just haven't been there yet. Maybe those weirdos are Eternatus. Maybe it had a baby. A little Eternatus baby. It's still 6 foot tall. Pardon me, boyos. I need to heal. My baby's got hurt. Crown is at the... Okay. I figure... Oh, yeah, because Antarctica's in the south. I was thinking the north, because the frigid north. But I'd be wrong. Anyway, over to Turffield we go. Well, maybe... Can I see the Crown Tundra? No, I can't. I still have to go there. But we're not going there for a while. Because I don't feel like it. Alright, Milo, show me what you got. Hey, Milo. Oh, hey, and Piers is here, too. Ow. I mean, aren't you already used to Dynamax Pokemon running about? It's kind of your whole thing. Yeah, we sure have a lot of terrorist issues here. Oh, Hop, get over it. Yeah, why don't they just throw a couple ropes over the Pokemon and tied it down? Yeah, right? Like, they couldn't have gone for like, oh, here's something spooky. Oh, shoot, it's like a raid. And he brought his mic. This is someone's fetish, right? Time to cover Sarina in my max ooze. The ooze will always make you lose. Dude, Rise drops in only like 9 more days. I'm not gonna be able to get to play it for very long. Is it what is Macro March? You can't just say these things. But yeah, until like, I don't want to say the tail end of April. For a while in April, it's going to be like, I'm going to be absent for a while in April, from like the 1st to like the 18th. So, So I'll try to have a bunch of edited content ready for you to watch, in the meantime. But I'm going up to the mountains to fuck... I'm gonna fuck off into the mountains and survive in the woods for a couple weeks. But I'm not gonna be playing Monster Hunter during that time, so... You know. Alright, fuck him up, Flapple. We'll all be the funny men. Oh, geez, she exploded. I don't know if I'm gonna record all of it. I am gonna see if I can record some of it, because I do want you to see what I get done. Shinari. Quite right, it punched out Piers. Aw, that's your Serena now. He's gonna fuck it, isn't he? Oh, hey! What, you terrorists didn't even run away? Oh, he's gonna sell us the rusted shield. Is that right? Yeah, can we get the police in on this? Someone screen cap this. I feel like we can use this. I won't have. Oh, dropped my Diet Coke can. Alright, where could it be now? I mean, I imagine it's probably going to be in Hulbury, but... All 8 gyms, I'm going to assume, a raid for each. Yeah, I called it. Thank you, Ace. Oh yeah, because Spikemuth doesn't really have a stadium, does... Oh yeah, because he can't Dynamax there. I'm gonna poke on the internet and see if they post more mean reviews. Well, that's neat. I like having Piers around. I like him more than Marnie, so... we'll do it in order. We'll go to Hulbury. Yay! Of course, if we're going to Hulbury, then I want... Angelamon out in front. Come on, Dynamax, whatever. Don't British at me. Piers. It's like the old man in the JRPG trope where the 11-year-olds are hanging out with a 14-year-old. Okie doke. I wonder what it could be. Oh shit. Okay, maybe I should have brought in, oh dude. Well, no, I can make it work. Okay. I can still make it work. I'm just gonna have to get bigger. Don't worry, I've got a great strategy. I'm going to make you taller. I guess I could have gone to the Isle of Armor and gotten the max soup, so I could have gotten that G-max. But I'd also need an ability patch so I could make up for the lack of a grassy terrain. Oh jeez, hailstorm. You'll be okay, Angela Mon? Golly. Boy, it's a good thing I didn't choose, Sobble myself, because I wouldn't want this thing to, be dealing with a friggin', I wouldn't want Cinderace to have to fight a Gyarados. The poor baby would get hurt. There, now we'll all heal up from the hail, and we'll all be hunky-dory. And since Gyarados is flying, it won't get affected by the grassy terrain. Not that we're really gonna have to worry about that all that soon, because now that you're slower, I think I can beat you. Yay. How are you supposed to Gigantamax? Certain times you can get Gigantamax mons from raids, and in the Isle of Armor, you can give the Gigantamax factor to anyone with that can G-Max with a max soup. Except you can't give it to Melmetal, but I think if you bring that one over from Go, it has the G-Max factor no matter what. I'm not sure. That one I don't know of. Bitchin'. I was kind of hoping those would be harder to get, but... Hey, ball guy, you got anything for me? Oh, you're just not gonna say anything about the thing that just happened? We still got everyone here in Hulbury Stadium just, Oh, well. Alright, now we're in Motostoke. So I'm gonna put Sneckle out in front, because I think that'll be fine. Yeah, I wish I could be so good at my job that if a terrorist attack happened in front of me that I wouldn't even be phased. Though ideally I would just never have to deal with a terrorist attack. I feel for anyone in war zones. Kabu, you alright? Yeah, just imagine Ball Guy roll 34, wouldn't he just have massive testicles? 'Cause he's got huge balls. I was about to say, just... Well... I'm not too upset that cops got hurt. I don't agree with why the people attacked the cops, but I'm not going to feel for the cops, you know? It's kind of like that math question where it's like you used the wrong formula but got the right answer. Torkoal! Aw, it's a drought. But don't worry, I've got just the thing. I'm gonna turn this into sand. So that snipe shot can finish it off early next turn. You know, Daylight Savings Time just started, and I still feel like it's getting dark too early. Like, I feel like it should be, faster by now. Or it should last longer by now, you know? Oh, and the sun's coming right back up. That's wonderful. To think, if only I was slower. Well, whatever, we'll finish it off. What do we think of Obstagoon? Like, what's your opinion on the guy? I think my take on it is that I wish it looked a little less humanoid. Oh. It kind of does just look like a guy in a fursuit. Obstagoon epic. Sorry. Down in Wedgehurst. Like, I don't think it... it's hard to say. It's probably my least favorite of the regional Evos in this one. With my most favorite probably being, probably Cursula. I think that one's really fun. Why are they so obsessed with being celebrities? Like, we don't even know who they are. They're just sitting down. Yeah, sound would have worked so well for a lot of Mons. But I think I knew, like, when Fairy got announced, I figured people... I gave up on sound type when Noivern was announced, and it wasn't Flying and Sound, or Sound and Dragon. I don't think it's funny, I think it's cool. Don't let those Obstagoons put you down. Oh, is that St. Patrick's Day? I guess I'll pop some, Fireball. Oh, we're just doing this again? Okay. You guys don't even get... Ooh, a double battle. Oh, a dub wool, huh? You see, Hop, this is why people make fun of you. This is why you lost. You brought a dub wool in. Well, the Bronzong avoided it, but I really only needed it, the Galisapod, to get hit. Now I don't even have to worry about it. Oh yeah, it does! By the way, congrats on the shiny Shanks. Sleepy sheepy. We'll see if the Bronzong tries to put me to sleep. Well, actually, I think I'm just going to go with high horsepower. Hey, Death Dodge! Golden. -1 Doublade. I was going to use Coil and start using Fire Fangs, but I forgot I had high horsepower. There's the boy again. One more Rock Slide, please. No emergency exit this time? I like Shiny Pichu. It's a nice orange flavor. Alright, double... Ooh. The fact that that's 4 times super effective and still doing that little... We're gonna have an issue, Hop. I'm telling you, we gotta swap that double out. Very glad I gave it an evolution in Project 3. It becomes normal in Poison. Boy, 15 boxes. That's part of the reason I'm glad I'm playing this on an emulator, because I can just use PK Hex to delete the spares, instead of having to like go and release them one by one. Hop, come on. Neat. Thankfully, I am here with some flamin' hot teeth. Some flamin' hot Cheetos. Some hot Takis. I've never actually had Takis. I know people talk about them a lot, but I've never partaken. Pokemon Sword and Shield's mass release. That's very handy. I will use that instead. Because that'd probably be faster than just deleting them in PK Hex. Like, I don't remember the last, I think the last ship I've had in general was I had a bag of Cheetos. Hey, Bones! Because I like Cheetos a lot. Cheetos are probably my favorite chip. Bro, you have double kick! Hop, this is why you lose. I really like Cheetos. And Doritos. I like cheese-flavored things. I don't care too much for, like, I really don't like salt and vinegar. And I really don't like sour cream and onion. I vomited once when I had them as a child. Oh no, she's gonna be a hostage! I actually wasn't predicting that. What, you're just going to stay here? Oh, and she's still just wow. Gotta get Calyrex up in here. To think that she was sus. That... Can I not talk to Sonia? Wow, she's untalkable. I'm trying to talk to her, but all she wants to do is talk about plants. She's just yarn. Well, I did! Nicket in Wooloo sounds like some sort of British town. Let's see. Oh, 4 stadiums. Golly gee. Piers. Alright, sounds like next I should go to Stow on side. So that's fighting. So I want Bobobo. Emo Band Boy is here with us because he's our older brother. He's the group bro. Everyone loves Piers. Boy likes him as spoons. Can I not buy anything from them ever again because that's time related? Well, thank God for PK Hex. Whoa, feet. Gamer girl feet. Oh, she's serious now. I wonder what it could be. Oh, I'm all alone for this one. Oh shit, a Conkelder. Alright, Bobster. Let's see if we can pull this one off. Go for a Max Starfall. Good thing my team is so gosh dang cool. Haha! Yay! Well, that's my take on it. I think Piers would probably just be straight edge. I don't think Piers does drugs either. He probably never drinks either because he wants to make sure that everyone there is safe. Oh, wow. That did a lot of damage. What have you got in mind, Conkelder? Ha! Max Knuckles are weak! Now they'll be stronger, but... by the time it'll matter, you'll already be gone. Thought. I actually prefer the solo. It's faster when you only have to deal with the 2 mons instead of all 5. He's just happy now. I was like, ah, what's going on? It's like an old man confused about what's going on. Okay. Alright, pals, on to the next one. Yeah, after this stream, I think I'm gonna play some World of Final Fantasy. Actually, no, I think I need to edit. Well, it's not that I think I need to edit, it's I know I need to edit. I need to make sure I have all the Vietnamese Crystal episodes ready to roll. Who do I want to send out here? Let's go with O Dude. I feel like that'll work. Because the only poison attack I have is on, throwing Gippulus, and I don't really feel like throwing a dragon at a fairy. Yeah, it's what I do. Oh, we're just fighting Bede, huh? Well, I'll take that. That sounds fun. Huh, 88 years old! Oh, Bede. Your eyes are so pretty now. And here we are in the Bede Void. Yeah, if that's what you think. Of course, Intimidate is going to make that a little harder, but... I'm sure we can make it work. We got Bolt Beak at a max power. Damn, that was at -1. You want to try again, Bede? I don't think I'm faster than a Gardevoir. But Canon has Shadow Ball. You know, and Dee Dee's cry kind of sounds like a snow globe being dragged across a desk. Wow, good thing I'm 10 levels over you and that only did half your HP. Ooh, I got a raid invite. At 7:16. My pal keeps sending me raid invites when I'm not paying attention. I'm like, sorry, Bubby, not your fault. Well, Psychic. I guess I can stay. I'm kind of hoping I get a shiny Electrike. I really want one of those. I think that's all I really want from this. A shiny Electrike. They're blue, and I never got one. Oftentimes I don't even really care about what the shiny looks like, I just want one because I don't have one. Plus this event is nice because I'm working on my electric metal and it's flying up. I've already caught like 200 electric types this event alone. Yeah, I'm not sure what was up with, No, the game thought we needed more Psychic and Fairies. Yeah, in Pokemon Go. Ahoy, Mr. Krabs! Nope, no Megas in Sword and Shield whatsoever. No Z moves either, but, I mean, at least Max moves are kinda like Z moves. God, I love Bolt Beak. That sounds about right for Bede. Not gonna look at me? Okay. A few of my weaknesses. Most likely, poison and ghost. My team is entirely psychic and fairies for the most part. I might as well get a Contonian Mr. Mime and complete it. A nice cuppa. Like, I don't know, man. You're a fairy guy. Why don't you have a toga kiss? I get it. It's because you were supposed to be part psychic, but... I don't know what you're talking about, Brad. Those are exactly what those people are. I'm surprised I haven't gotten demonetized for that. Alright, so let's go to Sir Chester. And that one's rocks. Huh, that rocks, bro. I don't think I'm even gonna need to Dynamax it. Like, yeah, if it was like, if Megas were still in the game, while it would be frightening, but... Works for me. Let's see what you could be. A Gigalith. Yeah, I don't even think I'd need a Dynamax. Well, I probably should. But I'm not gonna. Well, yeah. Let's just see what we can do. It's just a Gigalith. Oh yeah, we're totally fine. Unless that was a crit. And it was not. More like a giggle if. This would be way more frightening if it was an Ice-type Pokemon. Get Drumbeat! Kind of does look like a banana peel, doesn't it? Damn, we're just gonna ignore Hop like that. Oh, there we go. Didn't really look like a grin to me. Oh, yeah, because he's got the yellow streak in his hair. What do you think, the electric... What, do you think they would use, like, Gigantamax Toxtricity, or... Or would there be, like, a Gigantamax Pincurchin? Or Pikachu? Tapu Koko. I feel it would. Yeah, you know what? It would probably be Gigantamax Pikachu, and then that would be just the biggest waste. Because Gigantamax Machamp is already way worse than regular Machamp. Alright, so it's gonna be dragons. Let's let Throng handle it. Let's give him the Throngs. This isn't just any Gorilla Renbo. Or maybe a G-Max Boltund could have made its design better. Evil. Let's do it. I wonder what it's going to be. Mirror match! Yay, Dad! Alright, Thronkipulus, let's give him the best. I mean, no, like, before the game came out, I legitimately thought that Honedge might not make it into Sword and Shield. I thought, because remember how Solrock and Lunatone weren't in base Sun and Moon? Damn! It's true. I've got the best Thronkipulus in the entire region. Can't gong the throng, baby. Was that a quick one? Zooming in, talking about pot. I wonder if a regular Outrage would have done that too. But a Wormwind does look good too. I really wasn't going to take the chance with the Haxorus, just because my own would be a little frail. Mine own Haxorus. Minun's Haxorus. Those kids look happy. If you say Sword and Shield or Shield Weirdos one more time. Yeah, I don't think I've ever looked at the cards. Sonia, I'm literally right down the hall from you. League card. Aw, I look cute. Bead. He's so beautiful. Oh, God. I don't like this one. There she is. She looks cute there. Oh, fancy. Nope. Ah! Oh, Rose. Did we get Milo's rare card? There it is. Oh, happy with this little sheep. Wait, can I adjust my own card? 2 kinds of curry. Oh yeah, this is a real old one. Oh shit, you already got the shiny Pichu? Nice! Good on you, man. Rose be like, haha! You ain't much of a Pokemon professor, are you? You have an electric dog. Right on your phone, huh? Sounds about right. There they are. Oh, there they are. There he is. They're not clapping. Only one of their hands are touching, even in general. Oh, you jackass. Is that all this is about? Yes! Yeah, it's not like Pikachu or Raichu really need defense. Oh god, that's a horrible thought. The fact that they were just, like, twerking so hard it sounded like clapping. Who am I opening up with, Rungipulus? That'll be fine. Quack. Yeah, yeah! Can I Dynamax in here? I cannot. Oh well, outrage. Oh! That's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Oh well. All panned out. Forgot about Meteor Assault. Yeah, I'll switch out. I've got an Angelamon that needs a drink. One Drain Punch, please. I call that fast food. Yeah, we were talking about the Shiny Rains in Dynamax Adventures, and it was like, well, it still takes so long to find and beat one that, like, the rates still aren't really all that good, all things considered. I'm sure Bolt Beat can work. I know it's not going to go first, but we already know that the other one won't be a one-shot kill, but maybe with the magnet... Ah, not one shot, but... How about another Bolt Beak? Should have had a Violite. Do I have anything that wants to take a, I'm sure it'll be fine. It can take a first impression fine. Of course, none of Snequel's moves are perfectly accurate. Brad. I'm going to beat you up! Aw, that's cute. Can you get it to become an Alolan Raichu in this one? Alright, Sordward, you want to try again, or...? Alright, heal me up, Scotty. That's just the Super Saiyan noise. Ha. I can handle that. Oh, it's coming right now. Alright, well. How hard could it possibly be? Of course. That's how hard. Bobobo! That's a pretty sick baseline. That's okay. Raise your defense as high as possible. It's not like you've got body press to take advantage of it. Oh shit, forgot you had Iron Head. I am not fucking losing to Zamazenta. Alright, let's see how to handle this. Oh, play rough doesn't matter. Ha 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 ha. As you can see, that did next to no damage, but now Zamazenta has been slowed. So all I have to do is revive, Harry Berry, and we'll be in business. See? Golden. One max revive for Bobobo. It's okay, Angelamon. You've done so well. You won't have to suffer anymore. Punch him in the face. See, at least it isn't Zacian, now I have a chance. Go on, what do you have for me? Oh, that. Alright, Bobobo, let's finish this off. Let's give him a kiss. What?! Why is he still so fast? Okay, thank God. It wanted to be stupid. It's okay, viewers. We're safe. See? -1 Zamazenta. We're fine. Whole plan went to pot right at the last moment. Ooh, Applin's a good shiny. I'd recommend it. Just mauls Hop and, like, jumps off the tower with him. Oh god, oh god, oh god! Damn. Musk. Yeah, I just figured after 2 speed drops that Bobobo would have been faster. There it is. Ba-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Oh, jeez! $60. He's like, whoa, we have the same eye color. Zacian, come back, I want you. Spin! Wait, do I have to fight Zacian now? No, it's fine, I'm only completely fucked up. Oh, do I just capture it? Okay. Alright, Bubby. Lord! Oh, jeez. Oh no, oh no, oh no! You did not lie to me, did you, Epic? What would be the best ball? A dive ball looks nice for it. Uh-oh. Throw Gimpulus, I'm sorry. Okay. Oh, Quick Ball would have been a really nice one for it. I'm gonna go for the Dive Ball again. This'll be the one. Shake, that is. No, I've got this. High horsepower! I'm very surprised I lived that. Don't want to use any of the Johto balls, because, well, I can always get more, but, I don't know, I feel bad using them. Actually, a Premier Ball. Easy peas. Wait, where'd your rear go? You know, I didn't actually have a nickname ready for Zacian. I feel like I might have, and I completely forgot it. What do you all recommend, huh? Yeah, I bet you do love balls, Epic. Haha. Sif, come on. Bad doggo. But it's good. This is the good doggo. I couldn't even good doggo. It's not like I'm ever gonna use it, so. Alright, well, we got good doggo now. Let's see. Meh. Excalibur is good. Naive is fine. Good speed. Doesn't really need the special defense. Well, it didn't need the special attack, but I'll take naive. It's not like I'm using this competitively. Entirely average doggo. I'll be taking this. Now, what do you two have to say? Piers, are you now the law enforcement of this entire land? Thank you. Oh yeah, you have to go to jail too. Righto! Getting eaten alive, I see. I don't want him to become a police officer, then I won't like him anymore. He'll be objectively flawed as an individual. Alright, we gotta go to the slumbering weald, but first I've got a slumbering heel, baby. Alright, I messed up the name of the Zamazenta in my box. It's Lol Lamau, which was the Eternatus' name, because I was using that as like a base to build the Zamazenta off of. I was going to name it Oh Dude with a Frowny Face again, as a fun little callback, you know? Alright, but it's time to get the wolf in the party, so we can fight Hop with it. I really should have given it a... Well, no, I can give it a fighting move. They say Nanu is the only good cop, but I say Nanu's just as bad as the rest of them, isn't he? You can have close combat. Get rid of Metal Burst, fuck it. Metal Burst is dumb. I want combat. Of the close variety. That's what I'm saying! Yay! Oh, thank God, Sona. You're the best. Aw. A man and his dog. Oh, my God. That lower jaw just, like, poked him right in the eyeball. Oh. It's just a boy and his dog. That is a huge fucking wolf, isn't it? Coo! Hopcoon! Can you talk to Pokemon? Okay. That would never happen. The legendary wolves can't be captured by trainers. Just punch it right in the face. You did it, Hopperoni and cheese. Okay. Yeah, you could have, like, backed up, or maybe, like, underhand lob didn't let it clonk it on the head. Like, I know Zamazenta's got a lot of defense, but... Does he open up with Zamazenta? Well, even if he opens up with Dubwool. Oh, I need to give Lolamao an item. Give it a... It's his last mon, okay. Let's see, what can I... Give it in a Violite. Choice Scarf, Iron Ball, Focus Sash, meh. Do I not have, like, a black belt or anything? I was kind of hoping I had a black belt. Lagging Tail, Black Sludge, Icy Rock, meh. I don't really have to worry about the Assault Vest. I'll give it a Life Orb. That's a little more HP. Alright, so he's probably going to open up with Dubwool, so we'll go with Angelamon. Alright, let's kick ass! Yep, there it is.
It's like, wow, I've got this legendary wolf. I'm going to open up with a sheep in it.
Ha, 69. Yeah, wouldn't that be a great item? It increases your damage and gives you HP back. The power creepiest power creep to ever power creep.
Too right, blimey. Around to the old internet with that there sheep in it.
Aw, now my starter Pokemon is level 70. Into Leon, huh? I'm not sure, but I got a cool dog, so that'll be fine. If you U-turn into Zamazenta, I'm gonna be really upset. I can handle an Ice Beam, right? Bitchin'. Away, Thought.
I should have known you used a super effective move.
That's, you know, it's just what he does. Yeah, that's what Hop does, because he always says, like, the super effective moves. I wonder which Pokemon of his he left behind, because I would have left Pincurchin behind, personally. Pincurchinally. I might not have Low Kick to one-shot it anymore, but I've got Drain Punch to at least hork some of that huge HP stat back on my end. I'll take some of that. He gains a 7th slot. I'd take it. Neat, I'm getting all my HP back today. It's like, I'm gonna do it, Britlandia, I'm really gonna beat you this time! And it's like, oh, are you? And now Sneckle of all mons is level 70. A Corv Knight is a real Corv fright! Oh, oh, he's not depressed anymore. See, this is what it is. If you're depressed, get a dog. Make sure you can take care of it, but get a dog. Ooh, sorry to hear about your spine. How about another? Oh shit, he actually came into the full restore. I wasn't expecting that one. Yeah, go play Nintendo. If you're depressed, go play Nintendogs. You can't be depressed when you got Nintendogs. Ooh, sorry to hear about your spine again. But hey, how about another Bolt Beak? Yeah, maybe not a magnet anymore. Maybe I should give him a choice scarf. If I'm only ever bringing him out to use Bolt Beak now. Oh, a Zamazenta, is it? The Victor, huh? That's... Wait, no, I'm Gloria, not Victor. Not really. You have a phone, don't you? Yeah, I can. If I can at least do half, I think I'll be golden. Like, you know, I'm faster. That was almost enough to one-shot it. And now I'm just down to regular instead of, Oh, fuck, he's got player up. Oh! You poor fucker! Get beaten! It's like, wow, my dog sure fucking sucks, he does. Aw. Give him a hug. No, hug your friend. Oh no, she's Ara-Araing. Oh, Jesus Christ, Hop! Damn, and now he's gonna get paid. I don't know, it feels like he made out. He just got steady employment, and I'm just sitting here having to defend my title for the rest of time. Yeah, what do you think? He's like, I've just got a Zamazenta. I'm like, oh, hey, you too? Oh my god, you're right. How did you two not go to jail yet? Damn straight. There. Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, okay. We're the queen now, I guess. Oh dear. Leon, give me your cape. Yeah, imagine a triple battle where it's three... Oh, wait, that's just the battle royales from Sun and Moon. He got to keep the champion cape because no one else wanted it. Yeah, I didn't figure we'd ever see them again. Wow, guys, we did it! That's the end of the story! Yay! Cool, whatever. No. Don't wanna. But what I do want is to know where I get Charmander and Type Null. Yeah, how long does a sponsorship contract last? Is it just like you do it till your thing runs out? Oh, hey, Type Null. Charmander's in Hop's house. Okay. I figured it would be in here. Oh, well shoot, just a whole Type Null, huh? Thanks. Wow, so we're still just torturing these things all over the world now. Just gonna add Type LOL to the party. We drop LOL them out, we don't need them anymore. What a statement! Here, Britlandia! Just touch his foreheads and I could remember everything that's ever happened to this woman. Alright, Type LOL, you have got berries to eat. Okay, I don't know if that means you're primed to level up yet, but we are going to see. I have 11 rare candies. Perfect! I knew it was worth saving all those berries. Multi-attack! We're gonna get rid of Takedown, cause it sucks. I wonder if I wasted any of those berries. Well, that's all I was saving it for. It's not like I really... I'm not super pressed on finishing the Isle of Armor decks or Crown Tundra decks, so... It's all whatever to me. I got what I came for. Ah, damn it. I skidded my tires on a sheep. Now I'm a criminal. I'm one of them sheep skidders.
Give me a fucking Charmander.
If you're raiding this Britlandia, please do not take my Charmander. Alright, time to add it to the party. Alright, and once we max this out, we never have to worry about it again. I think one ought to do. Okay, maybe two. I'm not never using this thing, what do I care? This is what I did always when everything would level up super fast and I'd have to forget all these moves. Whoa, a Charmeleon! Its little horn on its head. And I think one large might be able to do it. Yes, just enough. Holy shit, guys, it's Kanto! What are you gonna learn? Air Slash! Cool! Get rid of Scratch. I want Air Slash because it's cool. Cool, and with that, the Pokédex is finished! All 400 Mons. Now, where do I get my shiny charm? What's up, you? I'm going to sleep on your bed. Time to go to Sir Chester, time to go to Sir Chester. Sir Chester will offer you the shining charm. Oh yeah, I forgot about the hotel, yeah. I remembered it would probably be there, I just didn't remember where the hotel was. You have to email us. Ew, cops. Are you the... Yes. Are you? Morimoto? No. Yes, I would. I sure did, Bubby. I did it. And with that, we've got the shiny charm. Beautiful. Which means now, we can shiny hunt! So let's see if we can get Budu in the next hour. Because that's what we're aiming for. Before we start the Isle of Armor, I have to get a shiny... I have to get a shiny... I have to get a shiny Budu. Hey, Brad. Fuck you. And of course that means I need to put a lot of Pokemon away. Alright, Kanto. Angelamon, take your sleep. Shiny Factory, come on out. Sneckle, the rest of you, slept strong. I've got a shiny Shaggy from Scooby-Doo, look. See? I don't remember what the egg I have in currently is. I think it might be... No, it's not Flygon. It's something. Need to search. Wherefore is my Rose Raid? There you are. Now, did I put another one in here specifically for breeding? I did not. No, I was breeding a lot of things to finish up the decks, so... What did I have in there? I forget what I named Skyman. Oh, you. Okay. I've forgotten where I put Rose. Oh, no, it's right there. Duh. Perfect. Okay, so now... We'll deposit Skyman, we'll hatch one last Togepi, and it'll be time to hunt. Now, it doesn't mean a super lot to me about, like, natures or IVs, because I'm not doing this for competitive. I have one of the requisite items on the Ditto, be it either the Everstone or the Destiny Knot, I don't remember which. But here we are. The place where we'll spend God knows how many hours. And the Ditto is Italy. Ooh, name it Strawberry. That's cute. The Ditto is an Italian Ditto, so, we have the Max Masuda method chance. We'll be golden. Crime Jr. Linux. Bald Boy. The Minions movie. Okay. 1 in 516. Can we get it in the first 516 eggs? What? Forsooth, lady. Why not my Pokemon? Fuck. Yeah, but that method is, like... Apparently it's, like, glitched. Lady. Lady. Make my Pokemon fuck faster. Isn't there, like, an oval charm that makes the eggs come out faster? Where do I get the oval charm? Oh, I have to beat Morimoto? Okay. Alright, well then we are nowhere near done. Because we've got to trounce Morimoto. I completely forgot about that aspect. If I'd remembered, I just would have beaten Morimoto right there, but alas, here we are. Right, let's get our team back out. Sorry guys, you don't get to relax just yet. Oh, actually. Just bring the fun boys in. Where is my Zacian? Where do you think it ended up? There you are. Good doggo. Let's put it in front, why not? And what's its moveset? That's actually pretty good. Alright, let's kick ass. Don't like the sound of that, Morimoto. Oh, it's a double battle! What? Where are we? Right, I'm gonna give you a little crunch for a Cursula. And why not a little Max Lightning? Plus it's in a Cherish Ball. Cherish Balls are cool. I like Cherish Balls a lot. Should Zorora have gotten a G-Max? Because 8th Gen certainly gave it more love than 7th Gen did. Detect ain't gonna stop ya. There's a Max Lightning coming your way. Plus now it's like a bzzz area. Ha! That's that intrepid sword oh, fuck. I forgot about Perish Body. But I bet I can knock it out fast enough where it's not even really gonna matter. Okay, we'll use Sacred Sword. And a Max Knuckle.
Here comes the giant fist!
Yeah, now Good Doggo's attack is even higher. How much stronger can I get? Take that, cheese smeller. Aw, Shiny Factory leveled up. Boy, how weird must it be for Shiny Factory to level up fighting against its own species? Oh, Dragapult, I'm going to hurt you. One Max Wormwind for the Dragonpult. I don't know, Morimoto's at least got an interesting team this time. Like, I hate when he just has, like, starters. I remember that in 5th Gen, it was like the 3 starters and then, like, Seismitoad and something. I thought that was really boring. God, Zacian is so overpowered. Boy. And back to normal we go. I wonder who's going to be faster between a level 100 Zorora. That's a stupid question. I wonder who's going to be stronger, though. He didn't even have a G-Max Snorlax. Well, I guess we'll never know. Thank you. And before Perish Body could even take effect. Neat! Now we can really get those eggs. Nope. Okay. Now we can hunt properly. Yeah, the main reason I chose to stream Sword instead of Shield, because I probably would have... Because my original thing is I wanted to buy Shield version. Yeah, Cursed Body. No, that was Perish Body. I was originally going to get Shield, but I was going to get Sword physically because Casey got Shield so we could finish our decks together. Then it didn't end up buying it. And then the main reason I decided to stream Sword instead of the version I actually wanted was because I just didn't want Hop to get Zacian. I was like, no, I want to have an easier time. That was the entire reason I did it. Entirely so I just didn't get smoked by Hop.
Give me them eggies, nursery worker. Ho ho ho. Nursery worker. Ho ho ho.
Look, everything for the sake of having a, having an easier time on stream. I don't want to throw off the... I don't want to throw off the feng shui, you know? The pacing's gotta be good. Of course, I don't know how effective that Oval Charm is, so I'm not sure if I'm going back too quickly or not. No, that is a very effective Oval Charm. Thank you very much. More like an ovary charm. This one's all my fellas out there, or rather, everyone with a girlfriend in the chat. Walk up to your pair, or really just anyone, if your partner is an ovary haver, say, damn babe, you got some really charming ovaries. I guarantee you, your paramour will appreciate it. Alright, and here's our first hatch. I forgot to give you the proper incense! Forsooth!
I need to give her a rose incense! I need to give him a rose incense!
Rose incense. There we go. Oh, it had the Destiny knot. I forgot about that. Oh, well, it's not like I care. I can always bottle cap it. Okay. Now we can start. Now we're in the proper way. We can finally hatch properly, even though we're gonna have to go through a few Roselias now. Well, wouldn't everyone choose to go straight to being a teen then, just so no one would have to deal with sleepless nights of baby? It'd be like people gave birth to teenagers for a long time, and then they found an herb later in life that let them give birth to babies, and they're like, whoa, why would I want this? One more teenager to hatch. Whoa! It's a regular Roselia! That's what I'm saying. It would seem like an incredibly inefficient time to raise, baby. Alright. Baby time, bitches. I am so ready for this. We are going to get a shiny Budu so fast, it's going to be unreal. Like, wow, I bet this is it right now. This is a shiny Budu. The very first Budu I hatch will be shiny. Watch. Well, it's not a Budu, so, you know, I didn't lie yet. Now, I know you might have heard me say, this is it. But, you ever consider that maybe the stream is out of sync, huh? Ah. Maybe it's the game, it's the internet's fault, not mine. Alright, here we go. This is our first Budu. Therefore, this will be shiny. Okay, no, I'm a liar. I'm sorry.
Give me an egg, woman.
You sure can't, Jose, because I am playing on a emulator. My apologies, this cannot go online. Whoa! Yeah, that's Budu, alright. I also don't know what shiny Budu looks like. Isn't it like it has like a purple beard, doesn't it? Like, it's noticeable. I'll be able to tell. Nurse. A baby. I wonder who it could be. Yeah, I'm always afraid I'm gonna miss the shiny sparkles. I don't know why. I'm always afraid that I'm gonna be a blind little bat. I think it's just because I'm so used to Pokemon Go. Where it doesn't play an audio cue either. Yeah, square shiny, circle shiny, I don't really give a hoot or a holler. A shiny's a shiny for me. I think Buddy rolls on the floor doing anything. Yeah, I would much rather have an Enix shiny. At least with that one I can play Soul Blazer.
Give me a fucking egg.
It's pretty much just gonna be, like, in and out with these things, because I think I can hatch faster than they can lay. The egg will be added to your party is what Discord said when Russ joined. Here it is. I should probably have you know, I went to all the trouble of setting up an egg counter and forgot to, or learning how to set up an egg counter, and then forgot to actually set it up. But this isn't the official egg stream, so, you know. It doesn't matter yet. There will come a point. But this is not it. Ah, that's not what I meant to do. I gotta get my egg back. Egg back. Damn it, I did it again. Get out of here, Rosalia. I think that's how I used to pronounce it when Ruby and Sapphire first came out. I'm like, whoa, Rosalia. And no one was there to correct me because no one ever used Rosalia. I think I looked it up in, like, in a 3rd gen competitive, it's in you. It's a good spiker, but if that's your only niche, you're outclassed by Ferrothorn. Or rather, Fortress. Yeah, if I had this on the Switch, we got this. It's kind of like a recumbent bicycle, but like for exercising, it's like it's a stationary recumbent bike basically. So I would pedal along with my character. In fact, I still might. It's just gonna sound obnoxious on the stream, so I'm not doing that here. But I could hatch eggs and go, and hatch eggs in-game. That's what I'm saying. Before the whole COVID debacle, like, it would be kind of a cool idea just to bring your Switch to the gym and use the recumbent bikes like that. Especially, like, if you were on, like, a college campus. Like, my college, my apartment had a gym that you could use, provided that you lived there, and you had to actually have the key fob to let you in, so like you couldn't just say, oh, I live here, and it would let you in. No, you actually had to live there. Or borrow a key fob from someone who did. But it had stationary stuff like that too, so like that would be a real great way to like shiny hunt. Especially because it wasn't like... It was like one of the things that's like, oh yeah, come live here, there's a gym you can use at all times. And as frequently as I heard that as an advertising point, same with the pool that was there, no one ever used those. Everyone either just went to the one on campus, because the one on campus was significantly bigger and more well-equipped. And the pool on campus was open all year round, unlike the one at the apartment complex, which was A, way more shallow, way more smaller, and was closed during every season but summer, so it's like you never really got to take advantage of it unless you lived there in the summer. So, but on the bright side, because very few people went there, what I would do is I would go to the gym at like 11 p.m. So no one was there. I had the gym to myself. So I could work out without ever having to, like, worry about, like, anyone else wanting my weights. So, like, it would be convenient, like, just to shiny hunt on the Switch with the stationary bike that no one was using. So if I still lived there, that's probably what I would do. But I don't. I haven't lived there for quite some time. Yeah, even if you can't go to the gym, which I wouldn't recommend going to the gym during these times, get yourself a set of free weights. Like, just some dumbbells. You don't have to go, like, heavy with them. Just get, like, a good set of dumbbells, and you can work out at home. That's what I do. Yeah, working out's a real great way to feel good about yourself. If you have the room to fit a treadmill, though those are expensive, so... If your mom bought it, if like one of your parents bought a, oh, peace out, man. And congrats on the shinks, my dude. Steve-O. Bitch. Oh. 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 Oh! It's a Bodoo! This is fucked up. I've been shiny hunting for 5 minutes, and I haven't gotten it yet. What the hell? Well, yeah, we just, we finished up the post-game stuff, so... in like 4 minutes. So I'm just gonna use the rest of the standard stream time to hunt eggs. This game is broken! I hate it! But yeah, I haven't lived there in, it's been a little over 3 years now. Just a shame, I was gonna say I miss it, but I don't. I was very unhappy living there. And was very happy to move back. But, you know, the longer you're away from something bad, you start to romanticize the good times a little more than you remember the bad times. So it's like, well... maybe I could go back, but no. I'd rather just make my own home better. My own home is great. So, I really don't know what I'm complaining about. Just a little tired. I guess because, you know, you get the you cabin fever of being stuck inside for a year now. Hell, I think today, actually, I think I was supposed to start on the 17th last year. I had a park ranger job that got delayed because of COVID. Like, a day before I was supposed to start, I got a call from my boss, and she was like, yeah, so, you know, all the federal employees of Maryland have to, like, because of the pandemic, you know, we're delaying your hire for a bit, so, you know, we'll let you know, but, you know, you don't have to start. You don't have to worry about that schedule we sent you. And I'm like, oh, well, alright. Like, that's cool. That schedule looked really painful anyway. I'm fine waiting for a bit. Which it sucked, because, like, the week before I went out of my way to buy the proper pants for it. That was the one with the gorilla, yes. And then the days became weeks and the weeks became months. And I think in, like, it was either, like, July or August, like, I got another call and they're like, hey, so, you know, just letting you know, we might be opening back up soon because, you know, we entered phase 2 of recovery. So, you know, just keep posted. I'm like, yeah, not a problem. And then, like, I think another month passed by at that point, and I got another call from her, and she was like, yeah, so it turns out that, you know, COVID's really not going away. All the things, we still have a hiring freeze and all that, and, like, wouldn't be safe to hire you. Or bring you around. So, by the time we... yeah, Maryland entered phase 2 at some point, and went right back to phase 1 after, like, 4 minutes, because it was a shitty, stupid idea. And then she was like, yeah, so by the time you got it back, your contract would be, like, a couple weeks from expiring, so we're gonna just go ahead and cancel your contract for now. You're welcome to apply again next year. Sorry about that. And I was like, you know, ultimately, I'm gonna be totally honest, I'm kind of glad it didn't go through. I really wanted that park ranger job, but last summer was so brutally hot, and having to deal with that with masks on, I don't think I would have been ready last year. Plus, just, like, the constant worry about... Even if it's working outside, like... I know the people around here, people in the park wouldn't be wearing masks. Even if I'm wearing a mask, I'm still not going to feel safe. I was kind of glad that fell through. And I had the time to, I started doing freelance shoots with, my new boss, man. So I've been doing freelance shoots with him. We got 2 this week, and another 2, I think, like, the next week. I think we just have another 1 next week. And honestly, between the stimuluses and how much I make on the freelance shoots, I've made about as much just kind of sitting around and waiting for Boss Man to call me up on shoots than I would have working 40-hour weeks in the sweating heat. So, kind of glad, the world worked the way I would have preferred. How would I don't know how I would feel. Like, part of me would say, like, this must mean something because I had a dream about a gorilla in the woods, but another part of me would be like, Jesus fucking Christ, there's a gorilla in these woods. And I would probably flee. I don't think I would take it as a sign to go up to the gorilla and be friends. I think safety and my cooler head will win out and avoid the gorilla. Because as cool as gorillas are, we're also really fucking strong, and I don't know quite if I want to deal with that. Or if I'd be able to deal with it. There are bears in the woods where I'm going to be spending the next 2 weeks, so I might get to deal with a bear. Though I'm going through all the precautions possible to have that not be a factor. Damn it. So, you know, keeping food away from my campsite, I am going to fish. I'm going to make a little homemade fishing rig out of paracord and a fishing hook. Probably find a worm and then put it on that and fish in the creek. So I'm also probably going to have to, you know, set the fish guts floating down the river to keep the bear away. And the little lean-to I'm setting up, I'm going to... I can fashion a door for it, so I don't have to worry as much about things like sniffing me. I don't think I'm ever going to have to worry about a bear. I know they come, like, even right next to the cabin. But, as long as I just keep the food away, I think I'll be safe. Plus, I've got bear spray if I really need to fend it off. And if for some reason, you know, worst comes to worse, we do have guns up there. If I need to defend myself, I can defend myself. Though, ideally, I just make a loud noise and it fucks off. Ideally, I don't have to kill something. If a bear showed up at your door, a gorilla showed up and fought it off. If that happened, I'd watch. Against my better judgment, I would stay there and watch. At least until the gorilla looked back at me and gave me a thumbs up. I mean, you joke, Rab, but it's like, that's actually a thing. It's like, with that bear spray setup I got 2 bells, and you attach a bell to each hip. Or I think you put 2 bells on one hip so they clank together. And so it's constantly noisy. And the noise makes the bear say, oh, I probably don't want to be here. So the bears just don't follow you as long as you have a bunch of tinkly little bells. No, that's the thing, too. I've been going up there recently a lot, and I've gotten looking for bears, because the only time I've even known a bear to come around was 5 minutes after we left once, because I wanted to leave early because I had to work the next day. And so we drove off, and then my aunt sent Mom a picture saying, wow, look what happened right after you left, and a bear trundled down the driveway. I was like, well, fuck, I want to see a bear. And so the last couple times that I was up there, I'd go out at, like, dusk to see if I could even see a bear, and I couldn't find any of them. Which, I don't know what I would have done if I found a bear. It's kind of one of those things that I was... It's probably better off that I didn't get what I wanted. Because I didn't have a plan for if I actually saw a bear. If the gorilla wanted to come inside after it fought off a bear, I would. He could come in, and I would make him stew. But only if it gave me a thumbs up. If it was just a gorilla fighting a bear, I would thank it, but it might still be bloodlusted, and I wouldn't want to be near it. It's kind of like an anime where, like, the main character is, like, going through one of those powers that, like... Yeah, it's like when Naruto, like, gets the Nine-Tails chakra. Like, so yeah, he's beating up Orochimaru, but, like... If Orochimaru's beaten up and Naruto's still, like, angry, like, QB chakra, like, you don't want to be near him. Like, even if he saved your life, he could snap at you. So just always assume that gorillas, even after they save you from bears, that they're full of, like, Nine-Tails chakra, is my life advice. Just live your life in a way that a gorilla would approve of, as thanks to the gorilla for saving your life. Is all I would be my recommendation for it. Well, yeah, but, you know, you live in Australia, so... You got things that are scarier than bears. A bear you can see coming. You might not see a western brown snake. I know I've told the snake stories about the cabin. Though it's gonna be cold enough up there by the time I get there that I don't think I'm gonna have to worry too hard about snakes. Though in the fire... But I'm not gonna touch the firewood pile, so... I'm gonna collect my own firewood. Because we have a firewood pile already, like, cut and, like, seasoned, so we could use it for the fireplace inside the cabin, but... I'm not going to use that, because... Oh my god, we get so many snakes by the cabin, Jesus Christ. Plus, we're in, the half of Pennsylvania that has rattlesnakes. But, I've never seen a rattlesnake. I saw an absolutely massive snake shed skin that I feel like could have belonged to a rattlesnake. But, you know, I've never seen the rattlesnake proper. And I've spent a lot of time in, like, the underbrush and, like, the streams. I've seen snakes, but I have not seen a copperhead or a rattlesnake. Because that's where the cabin is. Yeah, I can tell the story again. So, we had a big wood pile that was under a tarp. And, because we left it there to season and cool, but, like, something must have happened because it got all like funky and rotten under there. So we're like, well, shit, that's a huge waste. You might as well just have a huge bonfire with them because this wood is now useless and we can't use it in the fireplace because it's going to throw up too much smoke and ruin our chimney. So everyone was like, all right, you know, we just got to get the stuff out. Adam, you want to handle that? I'm like, sure, yeah. And as I said that, I have my gloves on and I'm pulling back the tarp and I'm pulling out the wood. I'm like, there has got to be a snake in here. I'm like, there is gonna be a snake in here. A snake is going to slither away and I'm going to scream because I'm scared of snakes. And so I did it for a bit and I didn't see any snakes. And I was like, okay. There's definitely one in here, but I'm just not seeing it yet. Maybe it slithered away and I just didn't notice. And I'm like, I'd be fine with that. So then we stopped to eat lunch. And then my aunt's boyfriend is like, you know, here, I'll handle this for now. You finish your lunch. I'm like, thanks. And so he pulls the tarp all the way back, and then I just hear, whoa! And we look over, and probably like 25, 30 snakes of different shapes and sizes go like sprawling everywhere in all different directions. And I was like, if I saw that, my heart would have stopped. I'd have fucking died. A lot of them were too fast to see where they went, but, like, one just, like, stayed near the door of the cabin and, like, slithered, like, into the rock next to it. I'm like, spooky. And we were, like, looking at the damage to see, like, alright, like, what kind of snakeskins we can find here. And I found one that was just so, like, thick around. It must have been, like, a 5-inch girth snake, which is way bigger than, like, the centimeters ones we would see. No, but I could see, like, the snake pile, like, going. There's how many of them there were. There were so many fucking snakes. Hey, Casey! Guys, my love is here. My Casey. I love Casey. But, yeah, fucking... That wasn't the only time I'd seen a snake there. And then plus, like, we looked at, like, the wood pile on the... Because we have a porch, and it has... You know, firewood on that, too. That was the firewood we used to heat up the fireplace. And I was looking at it the last time... Not the last time, it was one of the last times we were there. It was probably this summer. And fucking, I saw something on it, and I was like, oh, look, it's like a string or something. And I look, and it's a tiny, snake skin. And I was like, oh no. And like, I'll take a tiny snake skin over a snake. Like, I know snakes get on that porch. I already know it. Like, the door doesn't go all the way down. Spiders and snakes and mice will crawl into that porch, and there's nothing we can do about it. We just have to be careful. But one time, we have like a little, like, bucket full of, we call them streaming shoes. Because, like, we put them on when we go walking into the stream. And we were reaching into there, and we realized underneath one of the shoes was a snake. And it was just a small little snake. Enough for me to be like, oh, I don't want to be out here. And so I went back inside, because I'm like, nope, I'm dealing with this. I don't feel like dealing with a snake today. And so my aunt's boyfriend picks it up. Actually, no, I think my aunt picked it up. She just picked it up and let it outside. It slithered away. And so we go digging into the pile of shoes, and we hear a hiss. And at that point, I immediately tear ass inside the cabin. I want nothing to do with this. And I hear my aunt's boyfriend go, whoa. And so he goes out to the shed and gets a really thick glove, like the thickest glove we have. And what he pulls out of this is not a monstrous snake. Like, it's not the biggest snake I've ever seen. But it was a huge old snake. And it was angry. It was hissing. It was biting at his glove. Like, just going like, ang, ang, ang. Like, it wanted nothing to do with the situation. And I was like, motherfucker, I almost reached my hand into there. And then he brought it, like, farther away from the cabin and let it go, and I followed him and watched to see where the snake would go. And it looked back before it slithered away, and I was like, oh, that's not good. Nothing came of that, obviously. It was probably just, you know, surveying its surroundings. Because I was far enough away from it that I could run away if it decided to charge at me, which I don't think a snake would do. It was very ornery and wanted nothing to do with anything. But yeah, that was probably the worst experience I had with the snake there. Well, no, I had a way worse experience. This one is like one of my formative memories. This is the reason I'm scared of snakes. This next one that's coming up. So we went fishing near one of the bigger lakes there. Well, it's not really a lake, it's more like a... It feeds the stream. The reservoir, I guess. And it had a big path going out to the center, and that's where we would fish. Like, we'd bring our rods, we'd fish there, and it would be great. It would be a nice way to spend an hour or two. Or really the day, because, you know, you're fishing, that takes a while. And we never had any problems with that place before. I'd caught many a fish there at this point. And just that particular day, for some reason, and I think it was because we had a bucket full of fish because we were keeping them, the platform was crawling with snakes. Like, remember that whole, like, 25, 30 snake story I told about? That was this path in the middle of a lake. And I was convinced I was never going to go there again, because I've had nightmares about a similar... I have nightmares where it's like, no matter where I step, there's like 800 snakes. I have that nightmare a lot, actually. It's one of my most recurring nightmares. If I have a nightmare, it's probably the snake dream. And that was a formative memory, just because, like, that was so horrifically horrifying. Like, nothing came of it. Like, no one got bitten. I don't even think the snakes really touched us. They just wanted to go near our caught fish. And I don't even think they got into those. Like, it was just the fact that they were there, and my poor baby brain couldn't handle... I was like... I think I had to have been 5 or 6. My poor toddler brain couldn't handle it. And then I was like, nope, I'm never going there again. This isn't happening. And then my dad came up once, and we were like, I'm like, Dad, I don't think you want to go fishing. That's the snake path. And we went there, and there were 0 snakes, so I became convinced that my dad had the power to repel snakes. Because at that point, I didn't have a whole lot of memories of my dad. Like, he, like, I started, like, forming memories when I was, like, 2 or 3. And I didn't see Dad again until I was, like, 5. So one of my first memories of my dad is just no snakes coming around when he was there. I'm like, forsooth, my father, he prevents snakes. He wasn't an absentee dad. He was just in the military, and Mom didn't feel like traveling. So, you know, they split amicably. I saw him a lot in life. He was there for me. It was not like he went to this store to buy cigarettes. Yeah, Dad was St. Patrick. You know, I'm gonna have a shot of Fireball in his honor. And that's the snake story. I have more snake stories up there, of course, because guess what? Turns out in the nature where there's not a lot of people, there's a lot of snakes. This one, I don't know if my memory is exaggerating it more than it, than how it actually happened. It's entirely possible. But in the place where I'm going to go fishing, it's like a tiny waterfall. Waterfall is cinnamon whiskey. Casey got me onto it. It's like a tiny little waterfall. Like, and by tiny waterfall, I mean it's a foot. Like, that's how far the water falls. It's just slightly... Like, there's a dip, and you can sit under the waterfall, and, like, have the water, like, roll over your neck, and, like, it's really peaceful. Like, it's super zen to meditate in that. Like, if you bring a chair there, like, you can just sit there for hours. You'll get cold, but you can sit there for hours. And we would always play in it, because where the waterfall is, it's like a big circular pond. It's not big. It's a circular pond. It's got enough room for, like, a family to hang out and swim in. And we would crawl up this little rock path so that we could, you know, get to the top of the waterfall and then jump off into the more deeper part of the pond. And I saw my cousin going ahead of me, and I was like, oh, I follow him. I want to jump into the water. And, so I look ahead, and he crawls up past a rock that had a little crevice in it. Now, I'm sure I'm probably exaggerating how bad this looked, but, because it's, you know, memories from when I was 5 or 6. I can try. What I remember it is a snake shot out of the crevice, like, snapped and, like, withdrew. Or maybe it snapped and, like, slithered away. Point being, he narrowly dodged a snake bite to the face. Is how I remember it. I'm sure it probably wasn't as dramatic. Or maybe it was, and that's fucked up. And I was like, oh my god! Like, it was one of the most horrifying things I could have imagined. And nowadays, if I saw that, I would have just gone back into the cabin and said, well, I'm giving up on today. And back then, I think I just was like, oh, well. I looked in the crevasse every time I would pass by to see if that snake was there, and it never was again. And every time I was ready for it. And from 5 up until 25, the last time I was there, I always look in that crevice to make sure that there's no snake in there. More peaceful snake story. I was the only one who was really scared of snakes. The rest of my family would very frequently pick up snakes and hold them and look at them. Most of the snakes up there are very small. And even if they did bite you, you wouldn't feel it. Like, that's how small they are. They're like baby ringneck snakes. You're not gonna feel that if it bites you. And I remember when I was 9, I finally was just like, okay, I think I'm ready. And they handed me a little ringneck, and it sat in my hand and, like, slithered around my fingers, and I kept, like, moving my hand to make sure it always stayed. And it just slithered there, and I got a picture of it, and I set it down, and it went on its way. And that was one of my only positive experiences with a snake ever. You know, the last time I told all these stories, the idea for the Mew cult came about. How fitting that I'm still working on Rose Gold Heart 3 years later. What other snake stories do I have? There was a funny one the last time I was there. Or the time before, rather. We have a pond there that is full of beavers. And the beaver pond is indeed full of beavers, but it gets very deep. So what we do is we bring inner tubes and, like, paddles, oars, and we just go around the beaver pond in the little inner tubes, just swimming around, like, looking at stuff. There were no beavers there. Sometimes there are. There weren't any this time. I don't know if they were just hiding from us or not. We brought Kimba and my cousin's dog Taco there. But it was just a little too deep for them, and they were getting tired, so, like, we were kind of worried they were gonna, like, drown. I didn't think they would drown, but, like, I made sure they got home before any of that was a worry. And so we came back the next day, it was just me and my aunt. And while we're finishing up, I look back at her, and I'm like, yeah, you know, like, that was fun. And then, what do I see? God damn it, I did it again. What do I see swimming directly at me. There it is. A baby milk snake. And by baby milk snake, I mean this thing couldn't have been more than, like, 6 inches long, maybe a centimeter wide. But it was swimming in the water, and it was like, and I was like, ah. I'm like, oh my god, it's a baby snake. And it was going right for my inner tube, because I think it was tired and needed a place to take a break, because it was a really small snake. And I'm like, alright, buddy. Alright, buddy. Alright, buddy! And I'm like getting like a little more flustered the closer it gets, because like, I know it's not going to hurt me, but while I'm vulnerable in the water, I don't want a snake crawling into my shorts. So I just like start like gently nudging it with my oar. I'm like, alright, you go over there, buddy. You can fuck off now. And, I think I was really trying to get onto my tube, and I was... Eventually, it kind of, like, got the idea that this probably wasn't happening. And it, slunked off to the shallows, and I didn't see it again. I was like, ah... How about that? So fortunately, the snake experiences are becoming more and more peaceful, but it doesn't change the fact that every time I've been going up there, I've been seeing snakes. So this does not bode well for the camping trip. I'm going to wake up with a snake on me. I can feel it. Nice warm sleeping bag next to a fire. Big old pile of firewood. Tell you what, boy, I'm going to be having nice thick pants and some gloves on. Because I don't feel like dealing with that. Because it's not a matter of getting hurt. I don't think I'm going to get hurt by a snake up there. It's just a matter of... It's kind of the same way that... Like, me and my friend were talking, and he was just like, yeah, like, I've gotten, like, held up before for my phone, and... A lot of the times you just have to, like, flex it like robbers and they go away. And I'm like, it's not the matter of, like, I don't think I'm going to get hurt. I just don't want to be inconvenienced. Oh, you got to touch a horseshoe crab? It's cool. I want to touch a horseshoe. What did it feel like? I don't think I ever got to hold a snake during school. I think we had opportunities where they brought a snake in, but lo and behold, the guy who had to deal with the fucking snake path didn't feel like getting too close to snakes. I used to be super into them in, like, a fascinated way. I thought I was going to become a herpetologist when I was younger. Like, I still own, like, a shitload of snake books. That the pictures are so vivid that I can't actually look at them because, like, I get this nasty crawl up my spine. Because I, like... My anxiety looking at those pictures gets so bad because I think it's like, oh my god, it's going to jump off the page and bite my face. Like, it's my only, like, irrational fear. Like, I can't look at, like... I can't look at videos or pictures of snakes, like, for too long. If they're too clear. But I was like, in 4th grade, I was like, yeah, I'm either going to become a herpetologist or make video games. And I was like, oh, I wonder what I'm going to choose. And then in 4th grade, I had, like, this really violent, vivid nightmare of someone getting, like, brutally murdered by a snake. And, like, I woke up, I'm like, alright, I'm gonna... No herpetology. It's gonna be video games. Like, Casey can tell you, like, when we went to the zoo there, like, I looked in the thing where it was like, oh, there's, like, an albino Burmese python in there. And I looked in, and it was a lot closer than I thought, and I was like, ah! Like, I made a fearful noise when there was a snake closer than I wanted it to be. That's part of the reason I couldn't do Florida. If I saw, like, a Burmese python, like, in a place that it shouldn't be, I'd scream. Yeah, I couldn't do video games for a living. That is way too much math. I can play video games for a living, but God knows I can't make them. I had this much trouble with a fucking RPG Maker game. I'm sure I could learn to code, but I'm not gonna do anything with it. I don't know. I didn't really have, like, know what I was gonna do as a job until, like... I honestly think I was like, I kind of forced myself into it. Like, I didn't figure out what I wanted to do until I was, like, a junior in college. Like, I was already, like, knee-deep into a degree that I thought I wanted. And then, like, I just couldn't get the grades to keep it up. I'm like, well, shit, what am I gonna do? And, like, I was gonna have to apply to take one of the, because, like, it was like, I had to get an A in one class in order to stay in the major. But I kept getting a B in it, and it was 3 times in a row, and they're like, alright, man, like, you're kind of wasting your money. Like, you have to apply if you want to take this again, and, like, you only have one more shot. But at that point, like, I took a class that's in my current field. Like, I just did it as an elective. The first semester I was at Towson. And it started, I'm like, oh, this is kind of cool. And, like, immediately after that class, I'm like, alright, cool, I'm going to minor in EMF. Electronic Media and Film. And then, after the 3rd time tanking that class, I was like, you know what, fuck this. Mass communication ain't for me. Like, I'm not learning anything because I'm constantly bored and sad in class, because, like, I just don't care. Like, I'm getting good grades in most, like, I'm getting consistent Bs, but that's not enough. Like, I'm bored out of my mind. Like, I don't think I'm retaining much. So, I swapped my major as a 21-year-old that was already about to become a senior in college. So if you're worried about you don't know what you want to do in life, you kinda have time. Of course, like, if you're doing student loans to go to college, I'd highly recommend you kind of get your shit together before then, but I was very fortunate enough to have enough money saved up where I could eat the extra semester. Plus, I was in-state. So. But, like, if you're, like, a high schooler and, like, you're worried about, like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. A, what you don't want to do is go to a 4-year university right off the bat unless you have a scholarship and clearly know what you're doing. Go to community college to get your general studies degree. Because A, significantly cheaper. B, you're getting the same education, the same general studies associate's degree. I went to community college for the first 2 years, and I'm glad I did. Because if I had to go to Towson right off the bat, I legitimately think I would have dropped out from this dress. Like, I wouldn't have finished. Though I couldn't have even gotten into Towson with my high school grades, because I didn't do too well in high school. I didn't even take the ACT or SAT because I knew I would bomb them. I'm just like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna bother. What's the point? I'm just gonna waste my money for a test I know I'm gonna flunk. And Towson was like, yeah, we're probably not gonna take you. But the local community college was like, yeah, you know, we take everyone. Spent 2 years there, got my degree, and then Towson was like, cool, those grades look great. So if you're worried and you don't know what to do, maybe try community college. It's cheaper, and the education... Well, I guess it depends on your... Like, my community college was full of very good teachers. So it might depend on your location, but... You know, it's the same associate's degree in the end. You're gonna be taking the same basic bullshit even if you're paying out the ass at a 4-year university, so... General Studies is basically high school too. It's like... You get, like, your math, your science, your history, your, English, so a couple electives, and maybe some of the classes you're gonna be doing for your major. It's like general, like, getting everything. It's a little bit of everything. Like, all your college-level education to make sure you're a little more rounded. Now, you'll take classes more in line with your major. Like, I got an associate's with a track in mass communication. Because I thought it was going to be in mass communication, so I took more communication-based classes, and that's what I got my track in. If you're in a slant in mathematics, you take more math classes, and you can get it with a slant in mathematics. But for the most part, yeah. General studies. It's basically just high school, too. Yeah, that's America, baby. I just signed up for the Affordable Care Act because I'm technically broke as shit and I'm about to lose my health insurance, and, I also still don't have to pay for my meds, and the dental coverage is better. I wish ACA was for everyone. Yeah, it's affordable, alright? It's fucking free! Ain't nothing more affordable than free! Well, I mean, getting paid to have it would be more affordable, but... Then again, that'd be taxable. Well, never mind. Anyway, I'm gonna take that shot for St. Paddy's Day in honor of my father that defeated Snake Path. Just the one, though. I don't intend to get drunk tonight. I don't know what it is, but this bottle of Fireball is a fucking kickin'. Like, this is the spiciest Fireball I've ever had. But I loved community college. I had such a good time there. I think I had more fun at community college than I did at university, actually. Because, like, I was still at home, I had a job. You know, I had my schooling, so I had a bit of a, I actually had a social life for once. Like, one of the things I would do, I'd bring my 3DS, and sometimes there'd be people there to play with, or... I had an hour between class, I would go to a restaurant and get something quick. Or I would sit in the... like, the lobby in the science building where my next class was going to be and play Monster Hunter for an hour. I had a genuinely good time at community college. Well, the first semester was really bad, because I was not ready for how rough college was compared to high school. Like, that was my awakening of, oh shit, I think I actually need to, like, knuckle down. And knuckle down I did. I had a much better time the next semester. And from there, like, the next semester was kind of sucky because, like, I had my surgery, and, like, I was a little depressed after that, because, let me tell you, a life-changing surgery, and the feeling kind of stuck, because all my friends were going to university at that point, I was like, oh, I'm kind of feeling a little alone again. But I got over it. The end of the semester ended up... That semester was kind of a learning experience in general. It's like, that one kind of taught me to, like, be more confident in myself. And I made pals there. Like, I had a genuinely good time, overall. It would be way more different going back now. Because now, it would be, like, in between, like, having to go to, like, an actual job. I would take night classes. I'd be the old man there. So, no, it wouldn't be the same. That's what the cool thing was. Is just, like, even in college, like... It was so cool how immediately all the dumb shit from high school went away. Like, no one gave a shit about how they looked. Everyone was in sweatpants. The only place that even vaguely resembled the high school was the cafeteria. Which, by the way, super overpriced for really shitty food. So I was just like, why would we go there? If I'm gonna pay this much for food, I'm going to fucking Panera. Or Chipotle. And that's generally the only place people got loud or still felt a little cliquey, but, like... If I went to the science building, there'd be people on the couches there fucking playing Pokemon. It was great. I had a genuinely good time there. Alright, if that Budu isn't shiny, I'll take this, I'll sip this shot. To Saint Father who purged Snake Way of the Beasts! Ah! Oh, I don't usually shoot that. Wow, that's smooth. There was just a lot of cinnamon in my throat all at once. I don't think I've ever taken a shot of Fireball. I usually sip that. It's so good it feels like a waste to sip it, or shoot it. I can feel that crawling all the way down my belly. Motherfucker. What was I gonna say? I'm good. I'm good. I'm like over-exaggerating the effects of alcohol on stream. Some of those cherry schnapps, those were very real. But I don't drink those anymore, because now the smell of it makes me nauseous. No, I wouldn't like to give Budu a nickname. Fuck Budu. I didn't mean it, Budu. Oh, yeah. If it was like Western level 5, I'd totally recommend it, but... God, it sucks that level 5 went under, because now that I can't have Yokai Watch 4, I want it. Like, I've been sitting here blasting Yokai Watch 4, like, ever since it was announced. Y'all remember that. But now that I can't have it, it's like, well, what the fuck? I want Yokai Watch 4. Yeah, being, like, a translator for that would be super fun, though. Like, imagine, like, all the fun puns you could get to come up with. Writing for Yokai Watch in the West would have been so much fun. Or, like, Dragon Quest. Or hell, even Monster Hunter is still really punny. I hate how World kind of got more serious with it. Like, the series was peak camp in 4U and Generations U. We had to make it all cinematic. Oh, is there a fans... Oh, that'll be great. Of course, that... Oh, I was gonna say that means I have to hack my Switch, but guess who's got Yuzu? I don't have to hack my Switch at all. Yeah, writing for Yokai Watch would be so much fun. I would love to just do a lot of... Like, I thought... Speaking of mass communication in the college days, I legitimately thought that I was going to work for Atlas. That's what I really wanted. I wanted to be part of Atlas's team. This was back when I thought Atlas was the best. I no longer think that. And I was convinced I was going to work for Atlas. Now, there's a lot that goes into working for one of those companies, because you have to live not just in California, but in really expensive parts in California. Like, Atlas is in Irvine. Living in Irvine is incredibly expensive. Like, you don't make enough at Atlas to live in Irvine. So you'd have to, like, find somewhere cheaper and then commute. And from what I've heard, you don't really want to commute in California. So that fucking sucks. Like, that was, like, the biggest hurdle. It's like, well, if I get this, like, I'm not really gonna have the money. That's kind of the same thing, too. Like, Jagex, for example, the creators of RuneScape, they pay fine, but for the location you live in, fine isn't enough. Like, people are like, oh, they're... Like, these fucking people, like, they make $70,000 a year. Why are they, like, saying, like, oh, they need more? It's like, yeah, you make $70,000 a year, but you live in a place where the cost of living requires, like, $90,000 a year. It's the same bullshit with the stimulus checks. It's like, yeah, you don't get it if you make $90,000, but... You know, $90,000 in bumfuck nowhere and $90,000 in Irvine, California are two very different $90,000s. So that's kind of the stink about it, isn't it? See, I'm not sure if I want to work for any video game company now. Like, just... If I could telework, I would gladly work for it. I would gladly work in the video game thing as, like... I could make trailers. I could make trailers, I could shoot some stuff, I could do PR and that bullshit. But I'd want to telework. I don't want to move all the way across the world, or the country, specifically to move to a place that I'm not going to be able to afford for a paycheck that, while it's nice, would have been good here, but not in the place I had to move to afford it. So telework, yes, I think telework's a great option. I think more people should be able to live in bumfuck nowhere and be able to work anywhere they want. Like, I get having to live there if I needed to physically shoot something. Like, if I'm in a place where my entire job is being there to physically shoot things, like, I get it. Like, I'd have to live there. Like, if I have to be on location constantly, I can't just get a hotel. It'd be too expensive. So, living there, but a hotel would be a less good use of my time. But, if I'm just editing, I don't see a reason why I shouldn't be able to live in a cabin in the woods. Just, if I have strong enough internet to get you the files you need, I've got a stronger PC than I got a stronger editing PC than I guarantee you some of the guys at Squeenix have right now. For very specifically for the purpose of editing, not rendering the games. I imagine they have very powerful PCs for that. But, yeah. I don't see a reason why I shouldn't be able to, like, if all Atlas needs me for is my editing muscle, I don't have to leave. Fucking give me a paycheck. We'll do the Zoom meetings all you want to do. You'll get your videos. You'll just not have me in an office that is near an apartment I can't afford. Why isn't this Budu shiny? I've hatched, like, 4. Look at something like Shadman lives near Cartoon Network. Like, get that fucking pedophile out of there. Oh. Egg.
Egg! Egg!
Budu is cute, let's be real. Yeah, honest to God, like, once I hatched the first Budu, the fact that I didn't get it is kind of horse hockey bullshit. Guys. Yeah, but Shadman's an easier target because I at least know he exists. I don't think anyone's gonna give me grief for shitting on him. Well, I'm sure someone would, but here's the trick. I don't care about the opinions of the people that would defend him. Quick trick. Quick trick, kids. If pedophiles like someone, that person isn't good. Yeah, if a bunch of racists, pedophiles, or misogynists like someone, chances are that person has ideologies that are bad. Yeah, I'm probably gonna give this another, like, 10, 20 minutes, because, like, we're over the hump of where I was going to end. It's got, like, a purple beard, and it's, like, fall colors. We're over the hump of where I was going to end the stream, but now I'm in a good groove. No, Budu shiny is noticeable enough where I think I'd be able to notice it. Whoa, a shiny Budu. Alright, this one's to all the viewers who watched episode 1 of Vietnamese Crystal. I need you to praise me on those edits because I worked really hard on them. That Super Saiyan 4 Goku edit, where, like, I go over, like, the edge of the screen and he pops up, and when I walk away, he goes away. That edit took me, like, an hour to figure out. Because I didn't know what I was going to do with it. And eventually I figured it out. Because the hardest thing about editing sometimes isn't the edit itself, it's Googling the right terminology, you know? It's kind of like, I heard a joke in, like, IT, it's like, your job in IT isn't to know things, it's to know what to Google. You have to know what to look up and how to word it. Because, like, I can know, like, what I want to do with an edit, but I don't know if I can, write down what I want to do in a way that someone is going to understand and have asked a question about or wrote a tutorial for. And that was one of the hardest parts. Like, getting the edit to work was like an hour. Looking up how to do the edit was like 2 hours. Now that I know, I'll never forget. But getting that knowledge in the first place was a little difficult. That was one of my big things working, doing editing for government, was if Bossman wasn't there. Because Bossman, I didn't meet him at the government. I worked with him there, but I met him playing Pokemon Go. If he wasn't there to teach me how to do something, I'd have to figure out how to look it up really quickly, because I don't want to waste company time. Company, it's a fucking government. I don't want to waste time looking up a bunch of stuff. I want to get this edit out so other bosses will say, Jesus Christ, look at this boy doing his job. But alas, sometimes I had to look things up. So, like, once I Google something and, like, I figure out how to do it, I never forget. It's kind of the same thing with Rose Gold Heart. There are some complicated coding bits in there that I didn't quite know how to word. Once I figure out how to get it all done, it's good. Like, once you have the coding done once, you can just copy-paste it. Like, you never have to even remember how to do it again. Hey, Jesse. Like, so long as you always have something to, like, copy-paste, you never have to do it again. You just have to know how you did it the first time, and have it there. So, whenever you need to be able to lose a fight and be able to continue, all I have to do is copy-paste it from the one time that you have to do it up front. And there are going to be a couple times in RGH where you can lose a fight and it will continue. However, it's only like one time where you actually get to go. I put a couple bad ends in the game where when you lose certain fights, you either get looped back to a point prior to it with an explanation like, oh wow, that was a really bad nightmare. Or you just straight up get a game over and have to go back to the last time you saved. So when there's like a big boss coming up, you know, treat it right, because sometimes you're not gonna... But no, it's not scripted. It's... Every fight is intended to be beaten the first time you go around. But if you lose, there's something special there for you, in that the game kicks you in the dick one last time. But it's mostly to give more gravity to certain situations, because, like, you know, you lose to Mother Beast Lucamine, and what happens? You go back to a Pokemon Center, right? Like, that's stupid. There's no, there's nothing there to say, like, wow, that was a big thing. I get to try again, though. Like, if you lose big, maybe you should, get punished for it, you know? Like, if in lore there's real big stakes for losing, I want the player to feel that as well. Now, that can be annoying, because if it came out of nowhere and you weren't ready, well, you lose, and then that's an issue, because now you didn't get the chance to learn anything from it, because all you got was frustrated. So oftentimes I give you plenty of warning. Like, there will be an NPC that says something like, hey, you know, I got a really bad feeling about this. Like, if you want to take a breather to heal up, I'd recommend it. Like, if someone says something like that, or like, you know, I feel like, I don't want to use exact wording, but if an NPC or something, or like you run into something that says you've got a nasty feeling like nothing's gonna be the same after this, like, save. Save and prepare. So I've made a lot of situations like that where there's going to be points where you're going to get warned. It's kind of like in like Nocturne or Digital Devil Saga, where you're about to open a door and it's like, wow, I detect something really fucking dangerous behind there. I should probably make sure I'm ready before I open this door. I give you plenty of opportunities, and you're never not warned. Even if something that you've never experienced before comes up, chances are an NPC maybe knows a little more about it than you do. Peace out, Dr. Bones. Like, if you talk to everyone, NPCs are very helpful. Like, they're there for a reason. I'm not just here to have flavor text. If you don't know what to do, chances are someone does. There will never be a point in Rose Gold Heart where the player will ask, what the fuck am I supposed to do? There will always be a relevant NPC nearby who, even if they give maybe a abstract hint, a hint will be there nonetheless. You are never at any point expected to figure out something that the game never at least hinted towards the solution to. I want the game to be difficult, but I don't want it to be obtuse. I don't want anyone to be annoyed. That's my take on it. I want the solution to feel Pokemon-esque. Like, while it's very much not the aesthetic or feeling of a Pokemon game, I'm not just gonna, like, throw, like, SMT shit at you as far as, like, oh, what the fuck was I supposed to do? I'll answer questions. Like, if you need to know where to go, I'll say, oh yeah, go here. So if you really don't feel like talking to NPCs, like, whatever, ask me a question, I'll tell you where to go. But here's the trick, a lot of the NPCs change their dialogue whenever big world events happen. So if a big story beat just happened, talk to people, because you get to read new things. And sometimes they might give you things. I've tried very hard to make Johto feel alive. It's not like Sword and Shield. Because, like, the more I played Sword and Shield, the more I'm happy with the choices I made in Rose Gold Heart. Like, I'm sitting here, I just beat Eternatus, right? I'm the fucking champion of the Galar region. Why is everyone in Hulberry still talking like I haven't beat Nessa yet? That just makes it feels like there's set pieces that are meant to be experienced and never to be returned to. I don't like that. That's not a world, that's a theme park. I want a world to feel alive. I don't want the player to feel so overwhelmed that they have to go through all of Johto whenever you talk to... Whenever any plot beat happens, I don't want the player to feel like they have to go explore all of Johto. That's not it. You will very specifically know when dialogue changes. And you can talk to one person in a town, see that the dialogue is still the same, and know, okay, I didn't do that. The world will be alive. But not so alive that you couldn't feasibly be expected to keep up with it. Because that doesn't add anything except FOMO. And that is my take on the game I am developing that has taken 3 years to get to the point where I am at. Almost ready to let people play Johto, but not quite, because the coding to get the EXP all to work does not like to work very well with the version of Pokemon Essentials that I am using. However, it would still be faster to try to get it to work than to try to transfer everything over to a more recent version of Essentials for that one change. I tried that. everything else breaks, and it's faster to do one thing than to fix everything to get that one thing to work. 2022 for sure. The beta will hopefully be out sooner than that. The game should be out in 2022. I'm not gonna lie. With the XPL, I kept bringing it up in the server because I was really hoping James would figure it out for me. And when they did not, I could not feasibly get upset with them. That would be incredibly cruel. That would be gaslighting. But I was really hoping that they would figure it out and I could lift it, instead of me trying to figure it out, because I hit a brick wall. And they got further than I did. But alas. Alright, I'm going to give this 5 more eggs, because I'm getting a little hungry and I want to eat. So I'm going to hatch 5 more eggs. Now, to be fair, I haven't pushed my work off on James, for a while. And I think, honestly, the XPL is the last big coding change that I need to make to Rose Gold Heart. Like, after I get the EXPL to work, like, I don't think there's any other thing I need to change in the coding. Because everything else is pretty much, like, yes, the game is very specifically balanced for the XPL. You can turn it off if you want to have a harder time, but a vanilla run is very much with the intention that you have the XPL on. Balancing an RPG is difficult. If anyone tells you it's easy, it's not. Like, having to make those choices is a little difficult. But yes, the intended experience for RGH is to have the EXPL on. You get it about halfway through Johto. Because for story reasons, I want the front half of the adventure to be harder than the back half of the adventure. But I've not made the game... That was one. I've not made the game to where it's impossible to win. Even the hardest fights, like the first gym leader, relative to when you fight it, is both simultaneously probably the hardest and easiest gym leader. If you try to do it... It's a puzzle fight. And if you try to do it without the intended solution, you're gonna have to grind. And come at it with Pokemon that maybe I didn't intend for you to experience. But if you figure out the solution, you can't lose the fight. And like I mean, you could, if said gym leader kept using, or kept getting crits. That way you could lose. But, it's a puzzle fight. And I don't have too many puzzle fights in the game. Like, that's really, I think, the only one. But I thought it would be more interesting to have a puzzle fight than just to say, well, go grind. Go get a full team. Like, you have these options. Use them. That's my take on it. If you have options, use them. The options are there, you get them very early. Use them. If you don't, that's fine. But I'll know when you use them. Badoo! Alright, so that was 2. Moving on to 3. Give me an egg, woman. Here's egg number 4 in the box. Or in the party, rather. In the bag, if you will. Well, it's because I just imagine that people are going to explain how they beat it in the in the RGH channel that I make when the game comes out. I won't say whether or not it's right, but after a week of the game being out, I'm going to stream it all the way through. And I'll use the solutions. Alright, so that was egg number 3 that just hatched. And here's egg number 5 that we're receiving. Alright, time to hatch 4 and 5. Could we possibly get it right here, right now? Could 4 or 5 have it? I mean, that's basically it. Plus this secret ending I'm not going to show off for 3 months after the game comes out. Or we finish the last stream. It'll be 3 months. Alright, egg number 4. Wow, it's regular! Could the last one be it? Will this truly be the Yakuza PS2 of egg hunting streams? I'll get this for the next stream. Wow. Here we go, we're turning around. This is it. We're gonna get a brand new egg. Number 5. Will he be the one? Gleam for me, baby. Normal. It wasn't it. Unfortunately, the first hour and a half of attempts has led us with nothing but... Well, I could save. Has led us with nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 40, 70, 76 non-shinies. But we've only hatched 76. That means we still have a long way to go to even reach 0. So, thank you so very much for joining me. I'm going to call it a stream for tonight. It has been many an hour. I am going to go eat food. So again, thank you so very much for joining me. Hope you all had a wonderful time tonight, and please, have yourself a wonderful rest of the week. Take care, have a fun time. We'll stream something else this week. We might just go right to Budu hunting, who knows. Anyway, thanks for watching. Peace out, stay safe, and take care.